expression of the self is a silent expression. It is the silence within the words, behind the words, beyond the words. That is the expression of our true nature, the expression of what we truly are, the expression of truth, of reality. We recognize the expression of the self within, so to speak, a silent recognition, sort of a harmonious vibration, a harmonious recognition. And we can rest as that silence. We can rest in and as the stillness, the silence that somehow reverberates within us. Sometimes during our day, there is this silence that arises. Maybe we are reading a Rumi poem, or we are contemplating some words of Jean Klein or Shankara. And there is that inner silence that resonates, that sort of comes into the foreground. And that's meditation. That's meditation. Without any doing, nothing that you're doing. And you can like sort of soak as that, rest in and as that. Or you could be out for a walk in nature, or looking over a field. In your contemplation, there will be more and more, or there is more and more of that silence, that spontaneous, uncaused peace of being that blooms within you as you is so simple and effortless. The mind is completely still. Not looking out at anything. All is said in that silence. All is expressed. Within this silence, there is no opposites. There are no opposites. There isn't a me and another. There isn't what's next. There isn't what was, what will be. There's peace and fulfillment without any object. Fulfillment without any form, without any thought. A sort of transparency that is a whole within itself. That does not know any other, that is not the movement of the mind, that is free of the impression of time and space. And in that formless and causeless silence, all is one. One could say, we are one, all is one. But even that is saying too much. This stillness, this transparency has no owner. It does not belong to me or to another or to you or to him or to her. There's no ownership. To that which is the isness of being. No guardian, there isn't a guardian of that. No worries or concern about holding on to it, holding on to something. No concern about losing. Because there is no one in that stillness, in that presence, in that transparency. There is no one that is a part of it, apart from it. One could say that is the heart of the teaching. Everything else is mind. But mind does not necessarily signify ignorance. Ignorance is a sort of forgetfulness of what I truly is. And in many cases, it goes beyond the forgetfulness into imagining that I refers to a body mind, to some object, to something which is a mentation, cementation, imagination. And in that imagination, in that body of thought, which is at its core rooted in the I thought, just that I am something. I am some body, some mind, some form in time and space that I thought, the initial I thought, that somehow embeds itself in the perception and becomes a sort of a dictator of all perceptions, the proprietor. But this I that is imagined and is felt and believed is nowhere to be found. Outside of thought is nowhere to be found. What is it that is? What is it that speaks? What is it that hears? What is it that is? What is it that right now perceives? The reality of perception, what is it? The reality of I, what is it? Who could tell you but yourself? You are this I, aren't you? What is this I that you are? Yes. What is it that you are? What is that I that you are? What is it that is asking this question? What is it that is looking? What is the I am? The truth of it, the reality of it, not the costumes, not the uniforms, not the outfit, but behind the outfit. Outfit free. What is the I? What am I? You know, because you are that. You are the I. You are I. I am I. What is it? I, free of thought, free of any download, before any download. Right now, this moment. Not what you imagine, not what you remember, not what you feel, not what seems to be. What is the isness? The images that arise on the screen, whatever it is, anything you perceive, what perceives it? What perceives right now? What is it right now that is undeniable, that is absolute, cannot be defined by thought or by feelings? Can you deny the I? Whatever you call it, doesn't matter. Presence, beingness, or silence. What is it? It's obviously not something, because something, whatever that something is perceived. Is perceived. What perceives? Cannot be something, or someone, or somebody, or a thought, or a feeling. It cannot be anything that is perceived. But there is the reality that we use the word reality, whatever word you want to use. There is the isness of beingness that perceives. Consciousness, awareness, presence, Brahman, whatever word you use, does not matter. God. No words are needed, no words. The peace, the stillness of the source is not downstream. Happiness, well-being, freedom, it is not downstream. Downstream is the personal story, the personal adventures. You know, we are speaking about what is the most obvious and how odd it is that it is hidden while it is the most obvious. It's hidden in a world of thoughts and feelings. And at the core of all these thoughts and feelings, there is this I that is a me. I, this person, this and that happened to me, and he and she did this, and I shouldn't have done this, and he or she should not have done that. Like a beehive. Thoughts and feelings, thoughts and feelings. And we're trying to organize these thoughts and feelings so we can have an organized life. Good luck. Whatever you can organize can get disorganized, right? Whatever you can discover can be lost. You do not discover yourself. You awaken from the illusion that you are somebody. You do not discover truth. You awaken from the illusion, which is the falsehood of believing yourself to be immortal body, mind in time and space. It's a process of looking through and seeing that I am not something that appears. I am not something that is perceived. That I am not something that is felt. The I precedes that, precedes any arising. To see that, to see it over and over, that identifying with an arising, identifying with a thought, with a feeling, with the body, with a perception, overlooks that which is not in the perception, that which perceives, that which is, that which one could say precedes the perception, although it's not preceding in the conventional use of the term, because preceding refers to time.